Now, there is a story I wanted to touch on in this segment, and it involves one CNN reporter by the name of Don Lemon. You guys know him. You probably dislike him. Here's what he had to say about Republicans and conservatives in the United States of America. And we have to acknowledge that.
Very dangerous to our society. And we have to acknowledge that. We have to acknowledge that as Americans. We must acknowledge that as journalists, because if we don't, we're not doing our jobs. We cannot sit here and pretend like, well, Republicans, cut them a break. We want to hear whatever. They have a lot to answer for in this moment. A lot to answer for what happened with the former president of the United States, why they allowed his antics to go on for so long, why he is not accountable, why they go along with it and don't say anything. They've got to answer for that. Why they are, whether you agree with abortion rights or not, why they have taken back a right that was that was granted to American women for 50 years. They have to answer for those questions. If they come here on CNN, they must answer for that. If they go on MSNBC, they must answer for that. If they go on ABC, they must answer for that. And they cannot expect to be coddled when they go on to a news organization or if they step in front of a crowd of supporters.
Let's talk about that. They have to be held accountable. We have to have these conversations. Donnie boy, that's a two-way street. Maybe we need to hold the Democrats and the progressives accountable for the rates of inflation. Maybe we need to hold them accountable for the rates of crime. Maybe we need to hold them accountable for the fact that all these small businesses and larger franchises are leaving progressive cities because they are so destroyed by progressive policy. Maybe we need to hold them accountable for the baby formula shortage. Maybe we need to hold them accountable for the fact that the U.S. now has seemingly open borders. Maybe those are discussions that we need to have. But instead, Don Lemon chooses to demonize his opposition. Now, I can say all those things that Democrats and progressives need to be held accountable for, but I'm not going to demonize them. All I'm saying is we need to sit down and have the conversation. We need to fix the problems that we can agree on. But Don Lemon instead chooses to say that we are coddling Republicans. Excuse me. When have Republicans ever been coddled? We're the ones who are constantly facing attack from the censorious left who likes to take us off of platforms and take away our livelihoods simply by saying the truth and accepting reality. They do not want to come to the table when we ask them to debate, but are so ready to bully us on platforms like CNN, MSNBC, ABC. So who truly needs to take accountability? Who truly needs to fix the discussions that they're having and come to the table in good faith? I'm going to go out on a real thick limb here and say that it is not the Republicans. We have all plenty of things that we need to hold ourselves accountable for. But if we cannot take stock in ourselves before talking about other people, then we're going to have a problem. And just based on the attitude that Don Lemon was expressing in this video, I don't think compromise is something that he's truly interested in. He is interested in devastating the other side, in making us conform, and in putting us under his thumb. That's what he's always been interested in, and it has not changed throughout his entire career. So Don, please try to approach these subjects in good faith.